What it do, YouTube? As you can see from the thumbnail, I'm finna bust her down a little piece today. I'm gonna go ahead and try to take off some of the trim and go ahead and take the carpet, some of the carpeting out. I was able to actually, for about the third time, actually look up under here and hit up under the flow pans and everything, and actually got to see what's some rust at. Let's just dig right into it. I'm gonna show y'all a little bit of it. Let's get into it.
Hustler music, hustler music, hustler music.
As usual, I tried to come crank it up, and the battery about dead. Don't even got a pair of jumper cables on the truck. First thing I noticed right here, you can see I knocked the rust off already when I was hitting everywhere around. So I went up under here and just look. You can see some of it a little bit. Right up in that area there. Right up in there. That's where some of that rust came from. Don't know if it's deep rust or is it just a lot of surface rust. You can look up under the hood. You can see a lot of surface rust. You hit on it pretty good, solid. I wish I had my tripod. Still got my plate there. I was gonna go ahead and take this off, but I don't know if that's holding the windshield in place or not. I don't want to take everything apart, but I was able to clean the flow pan, the trunk pan up a little bit. You can see pretty solid. Only area that's bust up in here is right here when it was a tailpipe back here. I'll show you, it's underneath, all bent up under that. I wouldn't even never cut it off. And I got that going on right here. This rust area here on the quarter panel. And everywhere else on the small areas. You can see in there. But I liked it when I did that earlier and was able to get all most of the leaves out of here. You can see the back of it under the coating of the trunk. Actually still painted good. You got all this area rusted out, but I tell you, that's pretty good at least, right? Let me get up under here. See if I can show you underneath. Can't really show that much, but you can see the flow pan, right? I wish I could knock it and everything over here, but I really ain't got an angle to do it. Really ain't that bad. Under there. I had my other emblem on the side. I don't know what happened to it. Door panels. I think I'm gonna go ahead and take the door paneling though. Had already took the door seal piece right here. The body by Fisher piece. I was going in here and went to trying to strip out the carpeting, and I noticed this piece here, the carpeting layer piece. Let's see what that. If that's still there, that's a good chance that was original carpeting. Look at that, that's still green, solid. A little bit of rust under there, probably surface. Let me tear up some more of this with both my hands, and I'm gonna see what I can do about getting some of this carpeting up. It's already ripping up. Let me get into that.
1 minute, 37 seconds later.
Man, that looks so clean. Look at that, so clean. I think that's about the cleanest area I done seen so far. Got some of the flooring up. We see some holes in there. You see that? I think some of the flow pan gonna probably be neat and patched. But I got the side trim right here off. The long panel. I'm working on getting the rest of the trim off. I'm gonna just focus on getting the trim off. Probably take the side skirt off. I got to get to these panels too. These rocker panels. I was gonna try to take the door paneling off, but I don't see how far, I don't know how far I'm gonna get into all that. I'm gonna just focus on trying to get these chrome trimming pieces off. So at least I have all the trimming off. I already took this quarter one off, this A-pillar right here off. Take the other one off, and then the process of getting this one off here now. Wanted to show y'all that though right there, man. That just looks so, you see it from that angle? Just so clean, ain't it? See the seats. Oh, this is what I wanted to show right here. Look at this. Look at that. Still got, I can't get too much lighting in here, but you see what I'm trying to show you. I think that come from the factory, man. That come from the factory like that back in the 70s. Let me just keep on busting it down, man. I'm gonna show y'all all the trimming on top when I get a little bit more in depth. Yeah. Y'all get in the comment section, let me know what was some of the most hardest trim pieces to get off. I'm noticing back here, wish I could turn the camera around while I'm facing me too, but I can't. I'm trying to show y'all as much as possible. I gotta get in here and get this out to get to these trim pieces in here. Well, I finally got the back seat out. Got the wheel well trim off. Got the full body trim off. Couldn't get this one off. It's 4 o'clock. I'm about to get ready to pull up out of here before it get dark. Couldn't pull this off because of this one screw. Couldn't get it off. It's the back seat. See all the carpet debris. I was hitting in this flow pan right here. You can see the crack. See if I can open it up. Yep. There you go. You gotta hold down there for a flow pan. That's expected. Was gonna try to get the rest of the front seats out, the 2 bench set. Couldn't get to the bolts, but the back seat came out perfectly. Just gotta get the front seats out and the rest of the carpet throughout. But most of the external pieces, that's the back seat there. Pretty darn wore out, ain't it? Look at the back of it. Cardboard hold up. Still pretty, I guess in somewhat good shape. Decent shape. The metal on the back of that wasn't too bad either. Ain't like it's all, I guess it could be refurbished. I guess. Y'all get in the comment section, y'all let me know. Was gonna try to take the head bezels, light bezels, and the grill and try to get the bumper set up. Everything on the front off, but kind of ran out of time today. Kind of got everything I wanted to take off. Most of the trim, at least. Let me show you this piece here on the wheel well. You gotta be real careful with this trim, man. This stuff is real fragile and bend up quick and easy. But this way right here was on this side of the wheel well. See if I can angle it back on for you. But it was right there. You can see it got bent up right in there. Even part of the frame part or the body got bent up right there. But let's hope that the trim lady can do something about all that there. Hopefully. Everything in here look rusty. Everything. I looked at the transmission, boy, that thing so, yeah, it was an AC unit. Had the AC compressor, it broke up. There go the AC controls. But yeah, man, I think I'm finna call it a day. I got pretty much everything off that I could anyway. Oh yeah, I gotta get this piece trim off here. Go ahead and get that off. Gotta get this back bumper off. My back bumper bent up. It was a, like Don't Planet say, a Don't horror story. Didn't even have the car 24 hours, and I put this dent in it right here and dented up my back bumper. But everything on the inside, as far as the metal and everything in here, is good. Oh, that's good in here. So I think my wheel wells are good. It's just gonna be the flow pan, a little bit of spot work on the front pan. But I expected the flow pans, long as it ain't the full flow unit itself and it's just the pans. Like you can cut the little pans out, they ain't that bad. Couldn't get these trims off up here. Had to get all this off in here on the door and stuff. I ain't want to take all that off yet. That'll be the next thing. Door panels and all that good stuff there on the door paneling. And then I'll be able to get to that window trim. I can get the window trim off, and then I'll work on taking off all the glass after that. Hope y'all enjoyed it. I enjoyed sitting here taking these pieces off, all this trim. I enjoyed it. Hope y'all enjoyed the show. Hope you learned a little more about what's necessary, need to be done in the process of building these things. Don't nobody create these type of videos. I wish I would have been able to show you in motion what tools I use, how I angled it to get the trimming off, but it's self-explanatory pretty much. Some of it got screws, some of it you can just get a screwdriver behind it. Turn on this light on my phone and try to take some good pictures before it get too dark back here in the back area that y'all can pretty much, well, you can see on the camera pretty good. Try to get some more pictures of everything. But that's a lot of trim, man. You see all this trim that go on this car? Yeah, I couldn't get the front one off either. It got 2 bolts up front. So if you're trying to take that front emblem off up front, and if you don't know how to do it, and if you up there trying to hack it off like everything else, you're gonna run into that it got 2 bolts on the back side of it, on the front emblem in the front, by the front hood. The side ones you can just pop off. I always wonder, how did they change the light or make the color of that piece right there on the Chevy emblem? How did they do that? But now I see you take that out and you paint it. I will be creating a vlog 2, episode 2 to this. But it's gonna be a full-length series here. Just taking apart everything. And then taking it off to the shops that need to be done. First thing I'm gonna do is snatch the motor out of here, motor transmission. And then I'm gonna work on getting the frame powder coated, reinforced, notched. And then basically the body work. Work on that metal work and the body work. And then after that, you know, we'll take it off to a paint guy. To Candy Paint Killer out there in Houston, Texas, Fonzo go. That's what we going with. But let me get in here and try to give y'all some good still pictures.
Last of a dime breed. Stars in the ceiling of my coupe, but I started from the bottom, 2-bedroom pigeon coop. And it was 7 of us, so we had to make room. I remember plenty nights sleeping on the floor. Daddy got a warrant, crackers at the door. Yeah. Mama working double shifts at Burger King. Mama.